people have discovered a vehicle dispatch for a truck bringing valuable replicas to El Sueño's mausoleum. I know it's not your main task, but it's an opportunity to win your Sueño's pride.
Check. We get the chance, we'll take out the convoy before it reaches Sueño's personal shrine.
El Sueño is sending a convoy loaded with personal items to decorate his private mausoleum. Yep, you heard
Ask
that
the
right.
rebels to send a load of
Intercept
for us.
and destroy those trucks.
I got it. I'll fly. I didn't know they had a dam out here.
Yeah, the locals use it for irrigation. Seems like overkill. I reckon somebody was optimistic about agriculture in Bolivia. We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
The drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. I called the rebels for a diversion. I'm calling for indirect fire.
They didn't know something was up before, they sure as hell do now. Moving to a good sight line.
Carajo, nos están atacando!
Got the target. Fuck, got the target lost. Engage.
Target
He's dead.
destroyed.
I guess Sueño can still have a mausoleum without all that stuff, right?
Sure, but without the bling, it'll just be a bigger casket.
Los putos que están en el norte también están fuera de nuestro alcance. Manden una puta patrulla para partirles la madre. Quédense donde están. Una patrulla va en camino.
We got more tangos rolling up.
Pay a visit to Perico's home in Todos Santos. If he's there, grab him and
Punch
bring him
it,
in.
man.
If not, search the place for useful intel.
Tango with multiple civilians around. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Eyes on a Jenny. Want to shut off their lights? Eyes on a gun turret. Eyes on a gun turret.
I got eyes on a captain. Marking target. Watch the background. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Got it. Moving. Need to get to a better position.
Moving to a better position.
Eyes on the target. Roger. Target acquired.
Good to go. Dropped him. That was close.
Moving to
Let me
position.
get a good sight line.
Copy. Target
acquired.
marked.
Standing by.
Wait one. Let me get in position.
Enemy down.
Esta mierda era para nosotros. Mátenme ahorita mismo ese recabrón.
The
No,
lieutenant's
we're
trying
here.
to escape.
Be careful. I'm shooting these fuckers.
I put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
Got it. Moving.
I need a better
Hold
position.
up. Let me get a good sight line.
Target marked. Clear over here.
Target acquired. Lost my target. He's gone.
Buenas.
Muchas vidas es el dueño, el evangelio del sueño. Con honor representa la Santa Blanca, de todo el mundo el cartel más grande. ¿O no, mis compas? Es más que humano, mezcla de bestia con hombre. Es un hijo de su pinche madre. Como dice, de muchas vidas es el dueño, el evangelio del sueño. Y ni modo que sea truco, mi compa. Jálele el cuerno. Un saludo para los compas que están ahí atrás. Salió ese compa.
Perico ain't here. Scour up any kind of intel you can. We got schematics of some kind. Fractal antenna, maybe.
If Perico's using that fractal antenna to broadcast, that drawing might help the activity get a beat on his location.
Good news. Thanks to those schematics you found and the scan you took, we've confirmed that Perico's using a basic frequency agility program to encrypt the signal to his relay.
But to hijack the signal for Pakatari's broadcast, we still need the encryption key.
Right. We've got enough data to get you to the area of Perico's location. You need to pay him an unfriendly visit and get his encryption key.
Bowman sending through background on DJ Perico.
DJ Perico, the parrot. His dream in life was to be a mixtape DJ, which essentially means yelling over someone else's song and then charging people for it.
DJ Perico!
Fortunately for the music industry, life got in the way. Corner boy at age 13, crack charge at 14, attempted murder at 15. Rather than do a bid in a gladiator academy, he fled to Mexico. He had a cousin in Santa Blanca, got a job as a sicario, a hitman. However, if Santa Blanca had run his sheet, they'd have seen he'd only attempted murder. Another way of saying he was a fuck-up. Like he missed 2 guys in the front seat of a Wrangler. I mean, how hard is that? It was only a matter of time before he annoyed the shit out of every single member of the cartel and got his corpse thrown back across the border, except El Sueño took a liking to him. Perico amused him. He can't shoot a gun, but he can shoot his mouth off. So...
Good morning, Bolivia!
El Sueño found a role for him. Pirate radio, propaganda. Spread the good word about the coming of Santa Blanca.
It's a beautiful day for cocaine. But hey, what day isn't? A special shout out to my boys in Pucara province, building El Sueño's final finca. But let's not be in too big a hurry, okay, boys?
DJ Perico is El Sueño's pet. Let's give him something new to parrot.
hang on, I'll drive. Drone.
Eyes on a gun turret.
I see a second target. I got a third. Marking a captain.
Moving to position.
Let me get a good sight line.
Got the target.
Wait one.
Target
Let me
acquired.
get in position.
Standing by.
Say the word, boss.
He's dead.
Relax. We're still good. We got a mounted weapon.
Clear over here. Let's roll.
Go ahead, I'll meet you.
Marking an enemy. I asked the rebels to recon another tango.
Civilians in the area. Watch your targets.
Got it. Moving.
Vamos a darles con todo a estos cabrones. Los tenemos en la mira.
Eyes on the target.
Hijo de su puta madre nos está queriendo mandar al panteón.
Fuck, engage him.
That's one down.
They're onto us. Watch out.
No están en nuestro alcance. Manden una pinche patrulla para atraparlos. Aguanten, cabrones. Hay una patrulla que va hacia ustedes.
Called for
We're
rebels
cool,
to draw
we're
their
cool.
attention.
More of these assholes just pulled up.
Okay, we're still alright. Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm.
We're cool, we're cool. All good, all clear.
In the old days, the miners made sure to leave offerings to El Tío down in the tunnels. Little things, some tobacco or a handful of coca leaves. Sometimes, if the men knew they would be working a shaft that had an evil reputation, they would pour out cups of Singani over the stones, so El Tio would leave them be. The year I turned 25, I was working in a mine near Huayna. It was old and deep. The timbers were rotted and its veins were nearly dry. Times were hard. There was so little coming out of the mine that people barely had enough to eat, much less feed El Tio. We had been working in the deepest part of the mine for many weeks, and the tunnels had begun to shift and ground. I knew that El Tio was hungry, and that something bad was going to happen. So my brother and I went into the hills one night and killed a llama. That morning, before I went down into
Good to
the
go.
mine, I painted its blood on the entrance as an offering to El Tio. The cave-in happened later that day. 1 minute I was working, the next, I was alone in the darkness. I could hear my friends moaning and crying out in pain, cut off by tons of earth and rock.
I'm spotting another tango.
One by one, my
Got eyes on a
friends
mounted
fell
weapon.
silent. I sat in the dark and listened to them
Got
die.
a third target.
And then it was my turn. A smell came into the air. It was foul, like burnt hair and brimstone. And then, El Tio was there. I couldn't see him, but I could feel him there in that tiny space, right in front of me. I was shaking like a leaf. I held up my hand.
All right, breathe
To
easy.
this day, I don't know why, and I heard a sound, a soft, snuffling sound like an animal would make. I could feel hot breath on my palm as the devil bent close to me and smelled the llama blood staining my hand. The next thing I knew, I was in the hospital at La Paz. They told me I had been down in the mine for 15 days.
Roger that.
No one could
Moving.
understand why I was still alive. But I knew.
Roger that. Target marked.
I knew. That is why I believe in El Tio de la Mina. And why
We're good to
I'll
go.
never go down into his realm ever again.
Drone is up. Got another tango. A baby makes 3. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to position. Find a good position. Got the target. Roger. Target acquired. Copy that. Moving. Ready to fire. Firing! That was close. Okay, we're cool.
Check it out. Weapons case. Awesome. I could put this to use.
I'll pilot.
Good to go.
Made it. Let's tell the rebels where to come get their
Supplies.
We've got a location on Perico. Get that little fucker and make him give up his encryption key. We're gonna turn Buchon radio into radio... We've got a location on Perico. Get that little fucker and make him give up his encryption key. We're gonna turn Buchon Radio into radio-free Bolivia.
I'll fly.
Drone is airborne. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Visual
Target
on an
number
air
5.
defense system.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here, at the checkpoint.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. Opening fire. Got it. Okay, we're cold. I'm moving to position.
Let me get into position.
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Target marked.
Eyes on the target.
No target.
I don't have a shot.
No target.
Copy. Target marked.
Target acquired. Standing by. Target lost.
Eyes on the target. Got one. Whoa, fucking
Spotting
guy's got an
another
80.
tango.
Hey, we got a narco with a submachine
I got
gun.
a target
There,
carrying
inside the
submachine
firing
guns.
post.
Got a tango.
We got a mounted weapon. Eyes on a cartel heavy machine gunner.
Where you got him?
I'm getting a position. I need to get to a better position. I've got the target. Roger that. Target marked.
Open fire.
There's one less bad guy. Relax. We're stoked. We're good. We're good. Get back before they make you. I sent a Blanca LT.
Point him out.
Right by that stack of tires. I'm moving to position. Target marked. Okay, we're still all right. All clear, all clear.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area. Watch out, place is rigged with an
Target
alarm.
spotted.
Heads up, we got a turret.
Got another tango. I got a third. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. I got eyes on a captain. Marking an enemy.
Heads up, we got a turret.
Shit, Sicario with a minigun.
Getting a position.
Close to the mortar. Let me find a good position.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Target acquired. Kill confirmed.
I'm moving to position. Target
Moving
marked.
to a good sight line.
Copy.
Wait one.
Target
Get in
marked.
position. Ready to engage. Target eliminated.
That was fucking close.
We're clear. Y'all good?
Heads up, hostile presence.
I see a second target. Tango number 3.
Got it, moving. I need a better position. Let me get a good sight line.
Hold
Got
up.
the
Let
target.
me get a good sight line.
I've got the
Say the
target.
word, boss. Tango down.
Okay, we're cool. All good, all clear.
There's the antenna. Perico's gotta be close. Remember, people, we need him alive. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. He makes 5.
All right, breathe easy.
Deploying drone. Here's target number 5, marking a tango. He's close to that local. Marking a captain.
I'm getting a
Need to
position.
get to a better position. Shit, I gotta find a good position.
Target marked.
Roger, target acquired. Ready, call the shot. Found a body. Opening fire on these fuckers. We're good, we're good. Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
I'm moving to position.
Eyes on Perico.
Hands off! Don't fuck with me! I'm famous! Ah, fuck!
At a loss for words, DJ?
Hey, look at me! Do I look like a sicario to you? You don't have to kill me, man!
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I still got my whole life to live, man! I got dreams to fulfill and shit!
Just give us the encryption key to the station's master control.
All right, man. Just you didn't get it from me, okay? When prompted for a username, type in BIDIBOM, bidibam, then enter the numbers generated on this token.
Savor this moment, Perico. This is the day you almost died. This is the day I spared you.
Oh, okay.
See, I know you can just change this encryption key, but in exchange for not killing you, you are gonna keep broadcasting and you are gonna wait to change that password until my associate Pacatari makes his broadcast. You got it?
Yeah, man.
Bowman, we've got the encryption key, but I'm not sure we're up for hacking the signal.
I know you're not techies. The rebels gave us the location of one of their comms guys. You have to break him out of a Santa Blanca jail, but we need his expertise.
They can't spare a comms guy who isn't locked up?
And neither can I. Extract him to an RP, and I'll get him the gear he needs to cut into that broadcast for Pacatari.
Roger that.
Pacatari's radio engineer is being held prisoner at the Olico Dam. We need to bust this guy out so he can help us hack Perico's broadcasting system.
I asked Pacatari to send this vehicle.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
rebels to do a recon of the area. Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
I'm getting a position.
Get into position.
How we doing?
Target acquired.
Copy. Target marked. He's gone.
Okay, all clear.
I'll drive.
That was close.
Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
We done? Shit, I kinda got all excited there.
Enemy marked. I got a third target. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Light panels here. Got an alarm.
Moving to position.
I need a better position.
Wait one. Let me get in position. Got
Roger
the
that.
target. Target marked.
Good to go. Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place.
Eyes on the prisoner's location.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as a favor to the rebels. We can always use their good graces. Let's just make sure this prisoner's in one piece.
Tango down. Hell, sounds like they found a body. I'm shooting these fuckers.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way. We shooting rebels now? Reinforcements won't be flying in. Helo's finished. I'm moving to position. I've got the target.
I think that's all of them. We rattled somebody's cage. We got more Sicarios incoming. Close to soon. Check it out, the dumbasses are going the wrong way. Clear on my side. They're on alert.
I called the rebels for reinforcements.
Clear.
Who the hell are you?
Our mutual friend Pakatari sent us.
Está bueno. Let's go. Katari is mi señor comandante. Pero I did not think he would call upon Americans just to rescue little me.
You have some technical expertise that's pertinent to our current mission. We're gonna hijack DJ Perico's radio signal.
No mierda. My wife loves that guy's show. I keep telling her, hey, he's the enemy, caray. She's like, but he's so funny. I can never win with her. Mujeres. So we'll listen to it.
I'm opening fire.
That LT's getting away.
Kumpa, thank you again.
This broadcast could be a greater victory than any of us realize.
Or it could change nothing. Carajo, don't worry. I will get it done, and then we shall see. Adios, pues.
Stay tuned to Santa Blanca Radio. If all goes to plan, you'll hear Pakatari's speech before you know it.
Hooah.
We're hearing Pakatari's broadcast all over the country. DJ Perico is already a fool, but now Sueño looks like one too.
How do you measure the reactions we get anyway?
When they're not busy taking selfies, my social media team monitors online trends. Hashtag DJ Perico is already getting the funniest gifs. Bowman out.
Our rebel tech is getting cozy with Bowman.
This is a lot of shit to go through just so Pat can give a speech on the radio.
I suspect Bowman wants the rebels to feel like this is their op. Shit, they're the ones getting credit for it anyway. Let's keep moving.
Nomad, tell your team to ruck up. It's time to go after El Cardenal.
What's the plan?
We're gonna use the evidence you obtained from Ramon Felice's hard drive to expose El Cardenal for the hypocritical fuck he really is.
I'm good with that. When and where?
I'm sending you the coordinates of a village in Mulca province where we can link up. Bowman out.
Influence. The fine art of persuasion. The winning of hearts and minds. The grabbing of the short hairs and holding on. Santa Blanca, smart fucks that they are, figured it out. It's not enough to control the events. You have to control the story. El Cardenal, a true believer in Santa Muerte. If you're trying to influence people, it's an advantage to have God on your side. In this case, the skinny lady, the White Sister, the saint of holy death, Santa Muerte herself. Because, let's be honest, there's some things even God won't do for you. El Cardenal, he's on the radio, TV, live appearances, concerts. If El Sueño controls the population through bribery and fear, El Cardenal holds them with something much more powerful. Their souls. How would you like to avoid eternal damnation? Well, luckily, all you have to do is support the Santa Blanca cartel, and you will. On the other end of the public-private scale is Ramon Feliz, the narco-blogger. Don't let the quiet demeanor fool you. He's the SB's social media maven. He's their digital game. A tragic case, Feliz. He used to be a serious journalist, trying to expose the cartel for the psychotic, sociopathic dirtbags that they are. But they turned him. Now, he cranks out SB propaganda like his life depended on it. For his blog, for Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. If you're not into El Cardenal, you're into Feliz. They get you both ways. These two are the yin and yang of the Santa Blanca influence machine. The sacred and the profane, the public and the private, the heart and the mind.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardenal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul. A conscience is a dangerous thing, mostly to the person who has one. Ramon Feliz couldn't live with himself. He was moments from taking the coward's way out when... It seems that in spite of his recent allegiance to us, Feliz still had one source who was willing to bring him information. Un chivato. Information I was now aware of, since I had people monitoring his every keystroke. It's a shame, really. If Ramon had known what was on its way, he would have gone through with the suicide.
Shame! The whole world condemns you!
Someone had leaked Ramon's story. Even without proof, the damage was done. Help me, Padre.
You are beyond help. I can do nothing for you.
Listen to me, old man. Do you believe that I could hurt a child? That I would risk losing my life's work? For a small amount of money? Do you truly believe that?
No, I don't.
Good. Then you will hold a mass. Invite the most powerful and influential people in Bolivia. Defend me against these lies. Swear on the Santísima Muerte that what they say is false.
You are not coming?
No. I have business to take care of. Forgive me, Padre, for I have sinned.
Speak the secrets of your soul, my son.
Padre, I have lost the love of the people. I thought it was enough that they feared me. I was wrong. Me equivoqué. To win, I needed their love.
Why don't they love you, hijo? Because you have not made them love you. You must hold charity events.
Gracias, patrón.
Mother's Day and the Day of the Children. You must provide hospitals, schools, everything the people need. Es tu gente. Because the Bible tells us,
by his works shall you know him. Ramon Feliz, blogger, academic, internet journalist. All he ever wanted was to tell the truth. But whose truth? His? Feliz thought that there is only one truth. But we know that truth, like history, is written by the winner. His blog slandered me day after day after day. Por supuesto, something had to be done. So I hired hackers to track him down and offered him a job. I explained that telling my truth was much more preferable. My truth kept him alive. All Ramon Feliz ever wanted was to tell the truth. Now he had more truth than he could bear.
Thanks to Ramon Feliz's secret files, we now have enough dirt to ruin El Cardenal's reputation.
Perico and the cartel are pretending that nothing happened, but that rebel broadcast did a lot to inspire the locals. The word from Pacatari is that people are lining up to join the fight against Santa Blanca.
Let's hope it was the right play. I get nervous when any player in the game gets too strong.
Afraid the socialists are gonna get too big for their britches? Such a Cold War antique.
Says the CIA agent in Latin America. We're moving on. Be in touch soon.
Thanks to Ramon Feliz's secret files, we now have enough dirt to ruin El Cardenal's reputation for good. Let's bring this monster down.
Why are we meeting here?
El Cardenal's gonna give a sermon to the Bolivian public to calm them about the child trafficking, but we've got the means to discredit the cartel. Show this video to that congregation, things will melt down quick. After that, snatch and grab Cardenal, bring him to the RP.
Roger that. We'll see you there. This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
I'll pilot.
He's airborne. I got eyes on
Heads up, we got a turret.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. When we get in there to upload the video, keep it quiet. We raise any alarms, we lose our shot. Sniper out there.
Got an alarm.
That's 10 targets.
I have been called upon to answer these allegations. I have been thinking of that children's riddle that asks, if a tree falls in the woods, and no one...
Alright, that's, I count 15 of them. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to eat it, will anyone care? And that is how it is with a man or a woman's love. A man who lives alone in solitude, be it in the wilderness or in his city apartment. A man who does not interact with other people is like that tree falling in the empty forest. Who cares what he does? Who cares if he dies? That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can change the world. He feels compassion for the homeless, for the widows, for the orphans of this world.
Relax, we're still good.
His self-serving, his feeling becomes nothing more than a security blanket that makes him feel like he's a good man. But he is not a good man, or even a bad man. Because he may as well not be there at all. Now, you're thinking, but, Padre, I would do those things, fulfill my ambitions, help the poor, if I have the time,
Okay, we're still
if I
alright.
have the money. Brothers and sisters, make the time, make the money. With the
We're cool,
blessing
we're cool.
of Santa Muerte, Santa Blanca came to work.
Got a narco.
I asked the
next
rebels
to
to
the
do a
dump.
recon of the area.
How many of you sell your coca to Santa? How many of you drive her cars, build her buildings? And among other charities, this is the third year the Santa Blanca has sponsored Feed the Familia initiative, helping to bring food to low-income families all year long. You have seen for yourself the good that Santa Blanca can do. You have felt it. Why do you doubt it now? Faith is the greatest cancer of our heart. Believe in his love without any reassurance from him, without any words other than the words. That faith is rewarded, brothers and sisters. When Santa Muerte she passed by my house at the lake.
Okay, we're still alright.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo, Santa Muerte, escucha nuestras plegarias.
I got one narco, near the Santa Muerte church.
Se cayó realmente. La gente de ciencia diría que sí. Obviamente se cayó. Y el escándalo que hizo al hacer ruidaje de ramas quebradas, colisionando con los árboles. Y esto hubiera pasado de todo. Santa Muerte, habiendo alguien ahí o no, pasa. Pero la verdad es there is always good in our country. Si the Holy See cannot understand el escándalo que el árbol. These men, mere mortals like yourself, es exactamente lo mismo.
Roger, let me get in position. Let me get a good sight line. Target acquired. Target acquired. Standing by. No target. Repeat, no target.
¿A quién le importa? ¿A quién le importa?
Target eliminated.
Do not shake your faith. And lies counted by cowards should not shake your faith in this church of Santa Muerte or Santa Justo es toda esa turbación, grandes ideas, desperdiciadas. La lástima que siente por nosotros vuelve una máscara, haciéndolo sentir. Hermanos, se han levantado calumnias terribles sobre cómo se maneja la organización de Santa Blanca. Cobardes que no dan la cara han hecho escandalosas difamaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre la sagrada institución de la Santa Muerte. Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas abominables acusaciones. ¿Recuerdan la parábola para niños que dicen: si un árbol se cae a la mitad del bosque pero no hay nadie ahí para oírlo, al paso se cayó de la luz? Esta organización ha hecho de este lugar su hogar, obviamente. El hermano Sueño trajo muchas oportunidades de escape de ramas grandes. ¿Cuántos se han documentado? Y esto hubiera pasado por todas, habiendo alguien.
Remember, low and slow. Let's find the broadcast terminal and start the upload.
O en un departamento en una gran metrópoli. Ese hombre que no interactúa con nada es como ese árbol que cae. ¿A quién le importa lo que haga? ¿A quién le importa si muere?
Ese hombre podría ser el mejor. Tener planes de grandes negocios porque cambiaría. Un hombre compasivo que ayuda a los enfermos, las viudas, a los huérfanos. Pero si este hombre no hace nada, todos sus sueños se convierten en eso. Justo eso, en nada. Toda es...
File uploaded. Get ready. All hell's about to break loose.
What is this?
Grab this asshole before the crowd gets him.
To labor under extremely hard conditions.
Roger that. Moving to a good sight line. Eyes on the target. Seen us. Lost the target. Got the target. Roger. Target acquired. Get.
Risking their lives for someone else's gold. Some children the cartel has snatched, some of these as young as 5 years old, are sent to La Santera, and these kids are never heard from again. The selling of Bolivia's children, of our very future, must end now.
Took you so long.
Santa Blanca's church is a perversion of Santa Muerte, of Catholicism.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
We cannot afford to tolerate them in our country. One more. No more Santa Blanca in Bolivia.
Hang in there. I'm coming your way.
Damn, that was... This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardenal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
We got tangos. Danger close.
We spoke Santa Muerte to hear our prayers. Brothers and sisters, questions have been raised about the conduct of Santa Muerte. Horrible, slanderous accusations have been brought against the organization in the most cowardly of ways. And despite the poor manner that those accusations have been levied against Santa Blanca,
That whip's got me
and the
mad.
charge of Santa Muerte, that its sponsors, I have been told them to answer these allegations.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Riddle that asks if a tree falls in the woods, and no one is there to hear it.
Drone is up.
Did it make a sound? Of course. The scientific
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
it made a... The branches snapped. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it, will anyone care?
Sniper out there.
And that is how it is with a man born to slaughter. A man who lives alone in solitude, be it in the wilderness or in his city.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Who does not interact with other people is like that tree falling in the empty. Who cares what he is? Who cares?
Roger. Let me get in position.
Santa Muerte.
Target acquired.
This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardenal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Some Unidad fuckers approaching.
Brothers and sisters, questions have been raised about the conduct of Santa.
Their eyes on the sniper.
Horrible, slanderous accusations have been brought against the organization in the most cowardly of ways.
Got another tango.
And despite the poor manner that those accusations have been
We're good.
And the charge of Santa Muerte, that its sponsors
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I have been thinking of them children straight
We're
in their
cool.
hands if a tree falls in the woods, and no one
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Okay, we're still
Sniper out there.
These collisions make sound waves that are sound, even if there is no one to hear.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
If a tree falls in the woods,
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
will anyone care? And that is how it is with a man or a woman's life. A man who lives alone in solitude, be it in the woods or in his city apartment. A man who does not interact with other people is like that tree falling in the empty forest. Who cares what he does? Who cares if he dies? That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can change the world.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
got it. Moving.
For the widows, for the orphans of this world. But if he does
Copy.
nothing,
Target marked.
all of his dreams amount to
I need a better
Hold
position.
up.
Let me get a good sight
Got
line.
Got an alarm.
self-service. His fear becomes
Ready to engage.
a security blanket that makes him
That's one less bad guy.
a good man. But he is not a good man
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
because he may as well
I got another. That's 5.
now you're thinking. But finally, I would do those things. Help the poor. If I have the time, if I have the money. Brothers and sisters, make
The demo's primed.
blessing of Santa Muerte, Santa Blanca came to Bolivia. The last few years, this organization has made a home for it. Brother Swing has brought endless opportunities to Bolivia.
We got a Sicario next to the Santa Muerte church.
How many of you sell your coca to Santa Blanca? How many of you drive her trucks, build her buildings? And among other charities, this is the 3rd year the Santa Blanca has sponsored Feed the Familia initiative, helping to bring food to low-income families all year long.
All right, breathe easy. Yo, cartel gunman.
I don't see him.
Over there by that Santa Muerte church.
Brothers and sisters, when Santa Muerte, she passed by the houses of the faithful. She
I
passed
asked the
by
rebels to
those
recon the area for us. Eisenel Cardenal.
This is the biggest revival I've ever been to.
After we show the evidence, we'll need to move fast or this crowd becomes a problem. Hooah.
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 Santa Muerte. And she took their firstborn sons for God. Brothers and sisters, Santa Muerte is God. Working through Santa Blanca here in Bolivia. If you have faith, if you trust Santa Blanca,
Getting a position. Find a good position.
You know from your own experience.
Target mark.
I got it.
Roger that.
Moving to
Target
position.
marked.
Venerate Santa Muerte, that people envy and hate.
I got
Say
an
the
narco
word.
over here. There. Next to the Santa Muerte church.
Santa Muerte accepts everything, sinner and saint. There is always room in our for holy saint cannot understand things. These men, mere mortals like yourself, with jobs Santa Muerte is Santa Muerte, your fading God. An angel reached upon the pages of the Bible itself. They would label your actions Santa Muerte, Satanism, paganism. They would dismiss as holy. But that Joseph, hermanos, do not have calumnias
I'm moving to position.
sobre cómo se maneja la organización. Cobardes.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Escandalosas difamaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre
Target down.
Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas abominables acusaciones. ¿Recuerdan la parábola para niños que dice: si un árbol se cae a la mitad del bosque, hermano, no hay nadie ahí para verle? Se cayó de algunas sobre cómo se maneja la organización de Santa Blanca. Cobardes que no dan la cara han hecho escandalosas difamaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre la Sagrada Inquisición.
Getting a position. I need to get to a better position.
Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas abominables
I've got the target.
acusaciones.
Target acquired.
¿Recuerdan la parábola para niños que dice: si un árbol se cae...
File uploaded. Get ready. All hell's about to break loose.
Engage.
Grab this asshole before the crowd gets him.
Their lieutenant's running away.
Lucky ones go to work 18-hour days. Those who are not so lucky are sent to work in legal hours. When
Don't
other
kill me,
children
please.
are playing
In
outside,
the name of
these
God.
kids are
God's got
laboring
nothing to do with this, Cardenal. It's over. You want to get out of here in one piece, we're your only option. Understand?
Yes, yes, of course. Anything you say. Just get me out of here.
These kids are never heard from again.
The power's down.
Selling of Bolivia's children of our very future must end now. Santa Blanca Church is a precursor
The car's gotten alarmed.
of Catholicism, and it must be torn down, stone by stone, to its very foundation.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
Buckle up, people.
Go on, I'll be right with you. Keep it moving, Padre.
Padre, don't you dare use that term of respect to patronize me. I give people the spiritual guidance. My congregation numbers are in the thousands.
A congregation in a church bought and paid for by the cartel.
I brought the congregation to Sueño because he's a true believer. He knows that I bring the true word of God.
Ain't vanity one of those 7 sins, Padre?
I am no longer wasting my time talking to you. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. You are too small-minded to understand.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Let's see what His Holiness has to say to Bowman.
Amigo, we were so proud to hear Pacatari's speech on SBC radio. Now I feel like I have the balls of steel. I feel like I could take on the sueño all by myself.
Coopere y todo saldrá bien. Our priest has taken a vow of silence.
You should actually read that when you're in prison.
La conozco. No te apures. If a sinner chooses to worship at my church, if he chooses to pray with me, it is my duty to God to help the flock find its way. It does not make me a criminal.
No. Money laundering makes you a criminal. Your church is built on a foundation of trafficking in white powder and kids.
Usted no entiende. I felt horrible about those children.
If that's true, then confess. Right here, with me. Absolve yourself of your sins.
May God forgive me.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son,
y del
and of
Espíritu
the Holy
Santo.
Ghost.
The image was broken. The dream was crumbling. My church was dying out. Many of my men were leaving me. The campesinos were no longer afraid to slander my name. Those who hated me said I did all of this out of pride. The mausoleum, the websites, the Bible. They said I did it out of vanity. But if they could have seen it, if everyone could have seen my dream, they would have understood. I did it for them, for the sicarios, the farmers, the miners. I did it so they would dream of a better life for themselves, so they could envision how great they could become, how great they could make Santa Blanca, and how great Santa Blanca could make them. But when you get a glimpse behind the curtain, then you realize that the magic is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. And the glory which you once aspired to is nothing but a sham.